guys, it's 2MVG's Joy and welcome back to our channel.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her.
So this vlog is our second entry for our pre-calculus vlog. Makakasama ulit natin ang tatlo pa nating miyembro na sila Carmelite, Justin at Thea. On our previous vlog, we talked about the conic section circle. At sa video naman na ito ay pag-uusapan natin ang conic section na parabola. For this vlog ay pag-uusapan natin kung ano nga ba ang parabola. Pangalawa, we will define the parts of a parabola. And for the third one, we will transform a standard form of a parabola into general one and vice versa. Malalaman din natin kung paano nga ba mag-graph ng parabola. At para sa panglima, we will show you our real-life application of a parabola and we will gonna label its parts and solve for its vertex, focus, latus rectum, directrix, line of symmetry or axis of parabola. And later on, we will explain to you on how this certain object is used as a parabola. Here we have Carmelite to explain to you on what is a parabola.
Hello everyone, it's me, MCS or Mary Carmelite Simbulan. So for today, I am going to discuss the parabola. First, what is a parabola? A parabola is a plane curve which is a mirror symmetrical and it's approximately U-shaped. It fits several other superficially different mathematical descriptions, which can all be proved to define exactly the same curves. One description of a parabola involves a point and a line. All parabolas can also be written in this form, which is y is equals to ax squared plus bx plus c. So let's hear Justin's discussion about the different parts of a parabola.
After knowing the parabola, let us now define the parts of it. The first part of parabola is vertex. The point midway between focus and vertex. It is the turning point of the parabola. Second part of parabola is focus, a fixed point. And the third part of parabola is directrix, the fixed line. The fourth part is axis of the parabola, the line that passes through the focus and the vertex. The fifth part of parabola is latus rectum, the line segment joining two points of the parabola, passing through the focus and perpendicular to the axis. The last part of parabola is focal distance, the distance between vertex and the focus.
And again, let's have Carmelite to show you how to transform a standard form of a parabola into general form and vice versa.
In this video, we are going to write the standard form to general form. For example, number 1, we have y plus 3 squared equals 4 times the quantity of x minus 3. So the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to simplify the quantity y plus 3 squared. So in order to do that, we are going to square y, that is y multiplied by y, and that is y squared. Then we are going to multiply y and 3. Y multiplied by 3 is 3y times the constant, so that is 6y. And 3 squared is 9, so that's why we have y squared plus 6y plus 9. So multiply 4 times the quantity of x minus 3. So 4 times x is 4x. 4 multiplied by 3. Negative 3 is negative 12. So to make this equation a general form, we're going to move 4x minus 12, the other side of y squared, plus 6y plus 9. So we're going to rewrite y squared plus 6y plus 9. So from positive, it became negative 4x. From negative 12 to gain positive 12 equals 0. Then let's combine like terms. So that is 9 and positive. So y squared plus 6y. Then we're going to write negative 4x. Then 9 plus 12, that is 21, equals 0. So this will be our general form of equation of a parabola. This time, I'm going to write a general form to a standard form. We have y squared plus 10y minus 12x plus 13 is equals to 0. So the first step we are going to do is to find which among the formula are we going to use. Always remember, when we are talking about parabola, we have two different kinds of equation. If our parabola opens upward or downward, we are using x minus h squared equals 4p times the quantity of y minus k. And if our parabola opens to the right or to the left, we are using formula y minus k squared equals 4p times x minus h. So by mere inspection, we can say that our parabola is open to the right or to the left because y is its exponent now. So the first thing to do is we're going to have negative 12x plus 13 into the side of the zeros, or we have y squared plus 10y minus or equals 12x minus 13. Now, the next step is we're going to make this expression into a perfect square trinomial. So all we have to do is y squared plus 10y plus blank equals 12x minus 13. Now, whenever we add in the left side of the equation, we're going to add on the other side of the equation. So, to divide the middle term by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 5 squared is 25. Add 25 to make this expression as perfect square trinomial. So therefore, we're going to add another 5 on the other side, and then we're going to square a binomial. So the square root of y is y. The sign of the middle term is positive. The square root of 25 is 5. That's why we have y plus 5 square equals 12x negative 13 plus 25 is positive 12. So to write this equation, so y plus 5 square, we're going to factor 12x plus 12 in the 12. 12 multiplied by x plus 1. So this will be the standard form equation of a parabola. Now, what are the information that we're going to get in this equation? So our center here is the value of h is negative, and the value of k is negative 5 because in our formula we have negative k and negative h. That's why we have negative 1 and negative 5. And also the value of p is 4p equals 12. So divide both sides by 4. So the value of p here is 3. So therefore we can say that our parabola is open to the right with the center negative 1 and negative 5.
Hello guys, it's Joy and I am gonna teach you, or I am gonna share to you on how to graph a parabola. So let's start. So bago tayo mag-graph ng parabola is meron tayong mga kailangang tandaan na formula. So here are they. So narito yung mga equation kung paano natin i-graph yung parabola. So sa letter A is x minus h squared is equals to positive 4a times the quantity of y minus k, in which ang ating parabola, kapag yung 4a natin is positive, magiging opening upward po siya. At kapag negative naman yung ating 4a, magiging opening downwards. So sa ating letter B is y minus k squared is equals to positive 4a times the quantity of x minus h. Ang ating parabola ay opening right or sideward parabola po nun ang ating parabola, in which opening to the right siya. Pag nangyayon negative yung 4a, opening to the left. So dito naman, ang mga equation nito is parabola in which nasa origin yung kanilang mga vertex. So, in which x squared is equals to positive 4a, y opening upward, kapag negative yung 4a, opening downwards. Dito, y squared is equals to 4ax, in which kapag ang ating 4a is positive, opening to the right, and ang ating 4a is negative, opening to the left, in which nasa origin yung kanilang mga vertex. So, narito yung example natin. Ayan. Matidetermine naman natin kung opening kung saan yung parabola natin kapag nakita natin yung equation. So, meron tayong x plus 4 squared is equals to positive 8 times the quantity of y minus 3. So, nandito siya, in which ang ating 4a is 8 or positive, and x. So, ibig sabihin ng ating parabola ay opening upward. So, let's solve for the parts of the parabola na diniscuss kanina. So, the vertex. So, yung formula na to is for opening upward lang. So, before solving, narito po yung ibang formulas for the parabolas that are opening to the other directions. So, here are they. So, nalaman naman natin yung equation natin is opening upward, in which ang ating equation is x plus 4 squared is equals to positive 8 times the quantity of y minus 3. So, ayun po siya. Positive ang ating 4. Para makuha natin or para mag-graph natin yung parabola natin is kailangan muna natin i-solve yung ating vertex, focus, latus rectum, directrix, and line of symmetry or the axis of parabola. So, first, determine the vertex. So, h and k. Always remember na si h ay laging kasama ni x. Ito si h at si k ay laging kasama ni y. So, ayun si ating y. So, ang ating h is nasa rule naman palagi yun na kapag positive, magiging negative. So, negative 4 and positive 3. So, ayan, positive po ang ating 3. So, ito yung vertex natin. Negative 4 and positive 3. So, sa ating mga focus, h which is negative 4. And para makuha natin yung 3 natin, kailangan muna natin i-divide yung 8 sa 4 both sides. So, i-divide po natin siya. 4. So, cancel. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So, ang matitira is 2. So, then, a is equals to 2. So, ating a is 2. So, k plus 8 or 3 plus 2 is 5. So, ayan po ang ating focus. Negative 4 and 5. So, next naman is ating latus rectum in which ito ay 8. And ang ating left ay h minus 2 times the quantity of 8 saka k plus a in which ang ating h is negative 4, negative 2, tapos ang ating a ay 2. So, isusolve po natin. Yan. So, ito natin siya. So, L is equals to h negative 4 minus 2 times 2 tapos k 3 plus 2. So, negative 2 times 2 is negative 4 plus or minus negative 4. So, magiging addition, magiging negative 8 and 3 plus 2 is 5. So, ang ating left ay negative 8 and 5. Ang next po natin is ang ating right in which h plus 2 times the quantity of 8 and k plus 8. So, meron na tayong k plus a. So, dito na yan. 5 na agad. Kinuha na natin yan kanina. So, 5 na siya. Ito na k plus 2. And dito, magbago lang po yung sign. So, r is equals to negative 4 magiging plus 2 times 2. Ayan. So, kapag sinulve po natin yan, ay 2 times 2 is 4 plus negative 4. So, magiging 0 kasi naging minus or subtraction. So, 0 po ang ating left. In which 0 and 5. So, ayun po ang ating latus rectum. Negative 8 plus 5 and 0 and 5. So, moving on to our directrix. Y is equals to k minus 8. So, ang ating k is 3. Ang ating k ay 3 minus 2. Which lead us to our y to be 1. And ang ating x or ang ating line of symmetry, ang axis of parabola is h. h is negative 4. So, buo na po yung mga parts. So, kompleto na po yung parts ng ating parabola. So, pwede na natin siyang i-graph. So, here is our Cartesian plane and that is our equation with the parts that are already solved. So, lock na natin yung vertex niya, yung negative 4 and 3 which is nasa quadrant 2. So, negative 4 and 3 nandito siya. And the next one is the focus, which nasa negative 4 and 5. So, since ang ating distance is 2, so 1 and 2, kaya nandun siya sa negative, nandun siya sa 5. Ang ating vertex and ang ating focus. And next, let's go for our latus rectum in left, which is negative 8 and 5. So, negative 8 and 5. And for the right is 0 and 5 in which nandito lang. So, ayan na. And syempre, before natin i-plot ang ating directors and line of symmetry, gawin muna natin ang ating parabola. So, ayan. Dapat po ang ating parabola ay U-shape at hindi V. So, try na ba? So, ayan ang ating parabola. Pwede po naman i-extend dahil ito naman. Ayan. And then, let's go for our directrix which is nasa y-axis or sa 1. So, nasa 1 siya. Dito. So, dito siya. Ayan, dito po siya. So, nasa ibaba siya ng mismong parabola. So, ayan po ang ating directrix. And of course, for our line of symmetry or our axis of parabola, alam naman natin na dumadaan siya sa focus and sa vertex, which is negative 4. So, negative 4. X is negative 4. Ayan. Dadaan po siya sa ating focus and sa ating vertex. So, lagyan lang natin sila ng detail in which ang ating focus ay negative 4 and 5. Ating vertex ay negative 4 and 3. Ating left in which it is negative 8 and 5. Ang ating right ay 0 and 5. And ating line of symmetry is x is equals to negative 4, and ang ating directrix for y is equals to 4. Here is the parabola. Yung bindak natin. And for the last one, you will also have me to show you on how to solve for the vertex, focus, line of symmetry, latus rectum, and directrix in the real-life application of a parabola. For the object that we will use for this real-life application, we have suspension bridge. So let's hear Justin to show you on how a suspension bridge looks like.
Here is a suspension bridge that people use to a crossover place, and it looks like a parabola because of the wide U shape that it has right here.
So here we have our suspension bridge na dinrawing natin sa ating Cartesian plane. So nakikita naman natin yung ating x-axis and ang ating y-axis, and nakikita rin natin yung ating parabola. So ang equation para sa parabola na to is x squared is equals to 12a times the quantity of y minus 1, in which ang ating parabola ay opening upwards. So since meron na tayong equation and nasa mismong Cartesian plane na yung ating parabola, let us solve for its part. So we have our vertex, focus, and R, directrix, and line of symmetry or axis of parabola. So in solving our vertex, syempre kailangan muna natin kuhanin yung ating h and k. So ang ating h ay 0, and ang ating k ay positive turns into positive, in which magiging positive 1 ang ating k. So ang ating formula for our focus is hk plus a. So in order to get the a, kailangan po muna natin i-divide ang ating 12 or ang ating a sa 4. So ayan, i-divide natin siya both sides sa 4. So 4 cancel, and then ito magiging 3. So ating a ay 3. So ayan, a is equals to 3, in which ang ating formula is 1 plus 3 is equals to 4. Ang ating focus ay 0 and 4. So sa ating namang latus rectum, 12a, or ang ating lap is, ang formula niya is h minus 2 times the quantity of a and k plus a. Sa ating right, h plus 2 times the quantity of a, k plus a. So in order to solve for our L, kailangan h, which is 0, 0, minus 2, ang ating a is 3. Tapos ang ating k ay 1 plus 3, same as this one. So 0, so una muna natin gagawin dito is ito times natin yung negative 2 sa a. So negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. Negative 6 minus 0 is negative 6 pa rin siya. So negative 6 and 1 plus 3 is 4. So ayan po ang ating L, negative 6 and 4. So dito naman, magbabago lang naman yung sign niya. So ang mangyari lang po dito is magiging 0 plus 2 times 3. And same lang din yung formula, 1 plus 3, 4. So 2 times 3 is positive 6. 6 plus 0 is 6. So 6 and 4. So yan, 6 and 4 ang ating R. So meron na tayong latus rectum. So let's move on to our directrix. So ang ating directrix is y is equals to k minus a, in which ang ating k ay 1, and ang ating a is 3, so minus 3. So ang ating y is equals to negative 2. And ang ating line of symmetry or axis of parabola is x is equals to h. So ang ating h is 0. So x is at the origin. Let's label them now. So ang ating vertex is 0 and 1, in which ay ating vertex nasa 1, 0 and 1, and ang ating focus ay 0 and 4. So ayan, 0 and 4. And ang ating namang left sa latus rectum is negative 6 and 4. So negative 6 and 4. So dito siya. Dito. And the ating right is 6 and 4. So nandito siya. So check natin. Tama siya. Ayan po ang ating parabola. So let's give them equations. 0 and 4. Ating equation na x squared is equals to 12a y minus 1. And ang ating right is 6 and 4. Ang ating left is negative 6 and 4. So for our other parts, ang ating directrix and nasa negative 2. So ayan. So ayan po ang ating directrix. is a negative 2. So, y is equals to negative 2. So, ang ating line of symmetry is nandito rin mismo, in which nasa 0 siya. So, 0, ayan po. So, ang ating line of symmetry ay nasa 0. So, ayan. So, kumpleto na po ang ating parabola. So, for the last one, let's have Bea to explain to you on how a suspension bridge relates as a parabola or used as a parabola.
I am Beijing Buso. Suspension bridges are in parabolic shape so they can withstand outside forces such as earthquakes and stays on the long run. The parabolic shape allows for the forces of compression to be transferred to the towers, which upholds the weight of the traffic. Suspension bridges are in parabolic shape to ensure that the bridge will stay up.
Hi everyone! I hope you've learned something with our new video. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And again, we are 2MBJ.